about a song today. We're going to be talking about Trilogy by Yngwie Malmsteen. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to talk about this. Now, I'm tuned standard for this, okay? Normally you would tune half step, but I'm tuned standard for this whole thing. So let's talk about this a little bit. It's a fast song, okay? So what I want to do is I want to kind of break down for you some of the things that you're going to do at the beginning of this song. Now, we're going to skip the intro improv and we're going to get right into the... Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be starting off talking about this speed picking lick. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the 16th fret here on the first string, and we're going to play in triplets. Okay, so we're going to play 16, 15, 13. Now, if there's anything that I talk about here and you play this a little differently, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to eliminate a couple of notes to try and make things a little more streamlined for you to be able to execute this. So we're going to start right on that 16. We're going to play 16, 15, 13. And then we're going to do the same thing on the second string. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move down one fret to the 12th fret there. And then that's where we get that harmonic minor kind of sound there. Okay, so once we get to that 12, we're going to come back up to 13 and 15. And then we're going to go backwards. So we have triplet, 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 triplet. Now that's where we're going to make our shift to the 12th fret of the third string, and that's going to be the end of that triplet. That's going to be the pattern. So we go... So that's the first thing that you'd want to do if you were trying to play something like this, is just get used to being able to go and feel that da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da kind of feel. Now notice how I'm going to my third finger on the 12th fret because I'm setting myself up for the second pattern, which is exactly the same as the first pattern, where I'm going to be going... So the second pattern, I'm going to be starting on the 13th fret of the third string. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. You see, so if you listen to both of those against each other, and then... So the trick there is trying to get the speed up. Okay, and then after you get done with that, then what we're going to do is we're going to head over and start doing the... that lick right there. So this is all done on the third string with open G's there. So, and again, you'd normally tune half step down. I'm tuned standard for this example. So right there what I'm playing is 10, 12, 13. And then I'm going to jump over and play 7, 8, and 10. Then I'm going to jump over and play 8, 10, 12. Then I'm going to jump over and play 5, 7, 8. Back to 7, 8, 10. And then I'm going to end with, so I do the 3 zeros like normal, and then I do a pull-off from 4 to 0. And then there would be another 0 at the end for the triplet feel. But I always wind up skipping that last 0 because I got to get back up and start all over again, and it never seems like I have enough time. So instead of picking that, I just leave. So I have... See what I'm saying? So that's how the pattern goes. And of course it is incredibly fast. But once you get used to playing it, you can feel that three-note, pattern, that triplet kind of feel. So let me show you kind of what it would sound like against a backing track here, if I can find. it takes a little time. Again, it's early in the morning for me, but you get the idea. So the more you do it, the more you lock into that speed, but it takes a little while to get used to. And the thing about playing really fast, especially with stuff like this, is you have to stay on top of it. If you start feeling yourself falling behind, it's going to be tough for you to catch back up. So you want to really try and do the best you can to stay on the front end of that. So again, something for you to work on until the next time we meet, all right? If you're into this sort of thing, if you're into speed picking, again, I'm always trying to make things that are a variety of things for different people. Sometimes it's strumming, sometimes it's finger picking, acoustic, electric, whatever. So today what we're doing is we're focusing on that pattern that gets repeated twice, and then we move into our that whole thing. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you. Hopefully it's something that you can practice. And remember, if you're looking for any kind of guitar lessons, anything like that, do me a favor, head over to GuitarZoom.com and check out the all-access membership that we have.